Hello, welcome back to Simply Women's Health with CJ. So you are at the end of your pregnancy, 38, 39 weeks, and quite frankly, you're over it. You want to see what you can do to try to get labor started. That's what we're going to talk about today. Different ways that you can start the labor process at home in a natural way. So the first thing that I usually recommend to all my patients is get moving. Go walk. Walking is absolutely wonderful. You're up, you're moving your hips, you're getting that baby's head down there on that cervix. Walking is great. Curb walking is even better. What is curb walking? 1 foot up on the sidewalk, 1 foot down in the gutter. You walk, 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 walk. Turn around, walk, 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 walk. Again, opening up those hips and moving them and getting that baby's head down there. You can do pelvic tilts. Get on your hands and knees, arch your back like a mad cat, and then bring your back down to a nice neutral position. I call that cat, cow, and I strongly discourage horse. Don't arch your back and let your belly fall towards the floor. Just keep it nice and flat. You can do squats. Squats are very helpful, again, opening up that pelvis and getting that baby's head down there on that cervix. Remember, contractions are caused by the baby's head pushing on the cervix. The cervix sends a message to the brain telling it to create the hormone oxytocin, and oxytocin causes contractions. So that's why everything we talk about involves getting that baby's head down there on your cervix. Some people swear by eating spicy foods. That can release some chemicals that can bring on some contractions. I've heard pineapple. There are no studies that support eating pineapple. It's not going to hurt anything to eat pineapple, but it's probably not going to get labor started. Red leaf raspberry tea is another one. Again, I caution you to not use that until after 38 weeks, but it can actually help with the softening of the cervix part. Have sex. At this point in pregnancy, I know that sex is not terribly comfortable. However, there are prostaglandins in semen. The prostaglandins, if your cervix is not ready yet, can actually help to soften that cervix. If your cervix is ready, it's nice and soft and it's open and it's started to thin out, the prostaglandins can actually help you have more contractions because prostaglandins are the chemical in your uterus that cause cramping. So I recommend, especially once you get past 38 weeks, lots of sex, and after you have sex, don't get up and trot to the bathroom. You want to elevate your hips and lay there for about 20 to 30 minutes. It's not the greatest, it's not the best thing in the world as far as, late pregnancy. You're not really into it, but sometimes a girl's got to do what she's got to do. So some of the other things that can help, relaxation techniques, acupuncture. If you have availability to have acupuncture, a lot of people swear by that. As far as nipple stimulation goes, that is a good way to bring on some really strong contractions. It is something that I caution my patients to not do unless your cervix is ready, number one. And there are some patients for whom it is not a good idea. So before you engage in any nipple stimulation, I would check with your OB provider to see if you're a good candidate for that. You can ask your provider to do a membrane sweep, especially after 39 weeks, getting in there and doing a vaginal exam and sweeping those membranes can shorten the duration of your pregnancy. If you want more information about membrane sweep, I recommend you check out my video that I've called Membrane Sweeps. So if all else fails, I always recommend to my patients in your 39th week, schedule something you really want to do. Both of my kids came on the day that I was supposed to get my hair done. I recommend schedule something that would bring you joy, whether that is a hair appointment, a massage, a date night out, a manicure, a pedicure, something that you would hate to miss, because babies have an uncanny way of ruining your plans. So I recommend if you schedule something that you would really enjoy, then you actually have a win-win. You're either going to have a baby or you're going to get some self-love. Hi, if you're still here, thanks so much for sticking around through the entire video. If you feel as though this information has been helpful to you, or you think you know somebody that might benefit from the information provided in these videos, please feel free to like it, share it, and if you haven't already subscribed, I would love it if you did that. Any and all support that you can provide is so greatly appreciated. As always, these videos were not created as a replacement for a visit with your healthcare provider, rather as a place for you to come for basic, reliable information that is non-biased and hopefully allow you to figure out what questions to ask your healthcare provider at your next visit to best meet your healthcare needs. Again, I appreciate all of your support. If you want to contact me, my information is at the top of this screen, and I will put it in the comment section of this video. That's all I have for today. This is CJ. I'm at your service.